Alright, so welcome to the channel, guys. We've got a different kind of video today. If you recently tuned into the channel, you would have seen that we've got ourselves a Dreamcast. We've had a muck around with it, and we think there may be an issue with the laser disc reader, as it boots up fine, everything else runs fine, the VMU picks up on the controller fine, but can't quite get a game to start. So we've just got the console here now. We've done a bit of looking up on how to fix them. It doesn't seem that difficult. All you've got to do is just get this top plate off, shift some stuff around, and get the laser readjusted with a little screw. So I think what we'll do, we might just get it hooked up here. Which PowerPoint can I use here?
Unplug the chart, the black one,
because that looks funky.
So what I might do is I'll just try to bring it up on that little screen as well, the tutorial video.
Yep. So we might just just show what it's doing right now. So we've got our game here, Sonic Adventure. I was really looking forward to playing it, to be honest. It looks like there's going to be a little bit of delay to that so far. But okay, yeah, that's powering up. So this is pretty much what it's doing at the moment. So I'm going to power it on. I'm going to slightly close the lid to the point where you can see it spinning. It clearly was, but it'll read the disc for a few seconds before it basically stops. So it seems like it doesn't, the laser's not like dirty or anything or damaged. It seems to just be that it's not quite positioned right or something. So when the lid closes to a certain degree, it picks up the game, but after that, nothing. So yeah, I'm just gonna close the system. Let it go for a few seconds. If it's still spinning by the time I open it, then actually I'm going to power it off and do that just in case it is trying to play the game. And there you can see the disc has stopped. So we're going to take that back out now, put that back in the case. Now from what we can see, I'm just going to unhook this. The top shell here, it's only being held on by 4 Phillips head screws. So hopefully, just going to lay them down like that. These are going to be small enough to reach in there, and they will be. 4 screws on the bottom, each corner. The last one, you've just got to remove this little modem here. We're going to get started on these screws. So as you can see, that 4th one there is now uncovered because we've removed the modem. So let's get started on these. Now I've got to say, if you're someone who's keen on you know, trying to fix consoles yourself, fix problems with consoles you might have, Dreamcast is probably a good one to begin with, because it's only being held by Phillips head screws. What you don't want is you know, those weird sort of screws that your Nintendo systems come with, that I still don't know what the kind of screws are called to this day, because I've never seen them on anything else other than those. But there we go. So that's coming apart. A little bit more on that one. Now of course I've got a magnetic tip screwdriver, so that's extremely handy for getting these out. And for getting them back in, it's going to make lining it up a lot easier. Okay, so that's that. Now we don't know how long the shell's been sitting on here for, so it might take just a little bit to get this top off, but there we go. Just this corner here is a little bit tight. There we go. Alright, so we've got the top off now. Looks like the light and everything is there. Yep. Well, that's the inside of the shell. And there we have the unit itself. A lot of tech going on inside of that. Now I'm going to be careful not to touch too much of this. Looks like it's just a little bit dusty and a bit of cobwebs inside here. I'll just see if I can find just a little rag or something. Or even just a piece of toilet paper. Just get a tissue or something. Okay, just back now. Just grab just a little soft piece of cloth here. I just wanted to give some of this a bit of a wipe because it is looking a little dusty, but I'm going to be as careful as I can not to touch anything else inside the unit. That seemed fine. Okay, so from what I can remember, there's these wires. You can see there's a red, black and white wire running just near my thumb there. That you want to unhook from these two little black levers, which I probably should have showed as I held that up too. See those two there, one back up here. That's just so you can lift up this centerpiece here. So I'm just going to try and get that out. I wonder, did they lift? I don't think they did lift. Have we got, don't know if I want to use this just to unhook it.
Yeah, that's what he did.
That's all he did? Alright. Really? That's definitely all he did, eh? See under there, there's little things that prevent it just from coming out. I'll just check, because this. Okay, then we must have to undo these two now, eh? Because that's solidly in place there.
And the what do you call it? The lens.
What is this? There's a bit of like it's like grass or something.
Yeah, you probably definitely just unhooked it.
Okay, we're just gonna check our guide here quickly. That being a 7-year-old YouTube video.
So on his video, it's already unhooked.
Okay, so I wonder what he...
So he's done it before.
Does it have... That looks like it's snapped. It's
I
come
think
off.
he's just pull it right out. Do the plastic bits just come up enough?
This looks like the lever here that he was talking about. I'm wondering, should we
maybe just put the disc in.
should we try that, boot it up and just keep this held down and see if that really is just what's happening. We should hook it up.
So this would be the first fix to try when you're trying to repair the Dreamcast.
They go in the same way whatsoever. I can't tell if that's plugged in. That must be. Now where's the power button?
This one. Yep. So we'd want to hold this down.
And look at that, it's going.
But it's going to stop.
And it's stopping. Alright.
So it's definitely not the lever.
It must be the reader then, the lens. Because that's basically what we're getting when every time we close the lid. That's all that's happening. The lid's closing, the lever's doing its job, the disc spins, but then that's it. So at least we know that. Cool. Just gonna unplug this just for safety. Let's have a quick look here. I don't think he shows if he undid these two little screws here. I don't remember seeing that in the video. I have a feeling that would be necessary.
But it doesn't lift it by itself.
No. Oh, it does. What the hell? Okay, but it's not gonna.
It's not gonna go all the way back
because of that cord. Yeah, that
So
cord is
do
definitely
they-
hanging it in place. They don't seem to move these two parts here.
Maybe if it comes up just enough to slide underneath, it's going to be a delicate process.
Oh, here we go. It's coming out. I've got half of it. Just the red cord needs to come out now. Let's just see if we can't get the other end out first.
There we go.
That's that end. Now just the red cord on this side. How can I get that? Let's spin them this way. There we go. Almost. I think it's just clipped onto it now. There.
Cool.
Alright, so as you can now see, we've got the wiring here unhooked from the bottom of that. So that's going to allow us to get this piece out without having it hanging on there. Okay, so just going to put that there because what we need is to get this out but also have it hanging on. Is it hanging on somewhere?
The lens needs to go up to the top.
Ah. So
What he
without...
used to flathead to push it up. So he did it with some force. There you go.
There you go.
Right to the top. Now that should.
It's hanging on somewhere. Oh, it was just the cord in that little space there was hanging on. Alright, here we are.
So that's the one there that we need to tighten.
I think it's the one on the left that he did.
So it's the gold one.
Yep. And in his video too.
Actually, let's just zoom in.
See, it's sitting in there, but I can just turn that in there.
Yeah, no, that's what just happened.
Update. It's working. The disc reader's going back and forth, the laser. We just did a bit of fiddling, and your boy's working, so I think we go leave one off the TV and we get this bad boy going. Have you got like a AV to HDMI or something? We can just
Yeah, we can just plug it in there.
Alright, we'll just turn this fella off.
We'll just.
It was working. You saw it there in person. Well, in the video. Alright.
We just need to put it back together.
In that case, maybe I will hook this cable back up properly then.
So, are we heading outside? It's a victory dance. Are you coming down? Now the start is in sight. Now history sides with the common man. Are you one of us? Are you one of us?
Okay. Droid is ready! Oh. Look, Levon.